Oasis Audio presents the complete Edgar Rice Burroughs collection, fully authorized by Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated.
Tarzan, Battle for Pellucidar by Win Scott Eckert. Read for you by John Mclain. Forward. He still lives. It was upon one of our periodic sojourns in the UK that my wife and I had the pleasure of one of our regular visits with a certain lady of our acquaintance. Her identity and how I originally met her are of no importance to the narrative at hand. In the course of our conversation, she mentioned that my modest scribblings had come to the attention of another, a man who thought I might be able to assist him. My curiosity piqued, I asked what she meant, but she replied that she was unable to share any details unless I would assent, then and there, to a face-to-face meeting with this personage. At that point, I was well and truly hooked, and given my unquestioning trust for the lady in question, and over the years she had placed a similar level of trust in me, I immediately agreed, and we left it to her to arrange the details. While I am not at liberty to disclose when this transpired, nor how much longer afterward occurred the mysterious meeting in question, nor the location, I am able to tell you this. The man who wished to meet with me was the last person on earth I would have guessed, even had my life depended on it. I could scarcely contain my shock, for this man, if he was whom I thought he was, had vanished along with his wife in the early 1970s, and their heirs had disappeared from public view shortly thereafter. The company responsible for bringing so many of his adventures to the public, Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated, continued to share new illustrated newspaper tales of his exploits, supposedly in a contemporary setting, but these were widely regarded as fictional, if greatly entertaining stories. Imagine, then, my utter astonishment at seeing the great man sitting right in front of me, hale and hearty. Others have described, better than I ever will be able to, the vitality and charisma of this legendary man, the sense of being in the presence of someone profoundly human, but also much more than human. Had he aged? Not that I could tell, based on prior descriptions. He presented a splendid figure, appearing to be a man of great vitality in his mid-30s. Yet, while he appeared young, he exuded an eternal wisdom that I cannot explain. But I prattle on too much in my awe of this magnificent individual. He had contacted me for one reason and one reason alone. Cryptically noting that other related events would soon come to light, he had decided that the world was ready to hear tell of another of his fantastic adventures, one that his original chronicler, the master of adventure, had sadly not lived to tell. While I was not permitted to record him as he recounted this exploit, he did spend 3 days with me while I was allowed to take written notes. He asked me, once the account was complete, to deliver it to the address of the aforementioned company in Tarzan, California. Shortly after I did so, a representative replied, informing me that the corporation had recently received Gridley wave transmissions from both Jason Gridley and Victory Harbin, some of which directly pertained to the tale I had forwarded. I can scarcely credit the narrative that the Lord of the Jungle conveyed to me. After all, the existence of a hollow earth has been indisputably disproven by all.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?